feel like we wasted all that classic banter when we weren't recording. But
yeah, I'll just summarize real quick. I yell at people in grocery stores now when they get close to me. Boom, done.
Which is only slightly different, right? Because it's 6 feet when you start yelling, but before that it was like general personal space. You would still yell, right? Or is that?
Well, no. If they got real close up in my personal space, yeah, I'd be like, hey, could you like back up? But
yeah,
now it's if anybody gets near me, I just want them to. It's always like old people in grocery stores too. Like they're fucking living on the edge.
Yeah, they've seen a lot. Okay, they don't need to. They're not scared of something they can't see. All right.
No, I thought you were gonna say they're done seeing things. They're trying to catch it.
I've been seeing a lot of people out in masks and gloves in stores.
Yeah, I saw some of that too.
Yeah, but I'll see the person, lift the mask up and hold their phone up to their face with the gloved hand, and like their gloved hand is touching their face and their phone is touching their face.
Yeah.
And so I don't think that's working, but I understand. You get a phone call, gotta take it.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, gotta look at some funny memes somebody sent you. I see people out in like winter gloves. Like I saw a guy wearing like leather winter gloves at the store. I was like, that's not gonna fucking do anything, idiot.
He'd be better having both his hands inside a cow's anus.
I think he'd be better off just staying fucking at home. Just
Hey, welcome to Heads Up with Jeff and Sean. I'm Jeff.
You're really surprised at him. I'm Sean.
Yeah, I really got him.
I really got him with that one. That was
We're podcasting. We're doing three things. We're going to discuss one, candy.
I didn't eat any candy, so I don't know what your plan there is.
I didn't either. Weird times. It's weird times. We're gonna try to franchise, make a whole universe out of one movie from the late '80s or early '90s. But first, we're gonna talk animals.
Well, now it's time to get online to our internet service provider. It'll be cool. Here we go.
Why does the movie have to be from the late 80s or early 90s?
Well, because when you get to, let's say, into the 2000s, that's when they really started just any idea. They were either rebooting it, making those sequels, or doing that whole universe thing, where they are already trying to do it. Where it was so rare back in the 80s and 90s, and my knowledge of movies before that is spotty at best.
Okay.
You want to do something from the 70s?
No. I think we should just stay in your comfort zone, I guess.
No, listen. Okay, we'll expand. Okay, movies of any decade that we feel could be franchised.
That's not even the segment we're on.
I didn't mean to get so specific. Yeah, right now we're talking animals.
Talking animals.
We're talking about animals.
What animal? I didn't look one up.
I barely did either. But what do you know about meerkats?
Nothing.
Oof. Damn.
Nothing.
They're actually a small mongoose. I don't know anything about mongooses either, but...
Is it mongooses or mongoose?
It just is a small mongoose, so it doesn't have the plural here. Maybe it's geese, mongoose.
Plural of mongoose.
Doesn't sound right.
Oh, it's either mongooses or mongoose.
But it's not like fish, where it can be. It's not just mongoose, whether it's 1 or 100. It has to be mongooses or mongoose.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Weird. They live in the desert. It looks like.
It looks like. Are you just looking at pictures and trying to infer?
Yeah, really. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I was like, well, it's way easier to look at a picture than read Wikipedia.
I can say 1,000 words about a picture.
Yeah.
See how true this is.
A group of meerkats is called a mob, gang, or clan. So
that's too many.
It's also very intimidating phrases for a group of them. It's almost as bad as a murder of crows.
Murder of crows is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, so's a mob or a gang, but
I don't know, but
they
a
have
mob.
negative connotations, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know? What was the last positive clan you came across?
I don't know. Probably in fantasy. There's a lot of dwarven clans.
Oh, you're right. I'm never thinking about RPGs
Yeah.
or
Dungeons and Dragons, yeah.
I'm never thinking about that.
You should be thinking about it more.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I would be ready for clan, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, in captivity, meerkats have a lifespan of 12 to 14 years and about 6 to 7 years in the wild. That's not a long life. I mean, 12 to 14 years, it's like a dog, right? But 6 to 7 years in the wild
Yeah.
seems short to me.
Well, stuff eats them out there, whereas if they're not domesticated, but in captivity, they're probably not like running away from shit all the time.
They have better health care.
Getting you, yeah. Well, let's save that for when we reinvent them. You know, maybe they get medicine.
There's a lot.
Primarily found in Africa, which you called a desert. Racist. Some species.
South Africa, okay? That's a country instead of the whole continent. That's racist, John, okay?
No, it just says primarily found in Africa.
Listen, I don't know what your Wikipedia is telling you, but...
Well, I'm looking at not Wikipedia, so... Seems like
Wikipedia is more specific. Okay?
Does it?
It's even got
Because this is National Geographic, and I would trust them to know over whatever asshole just edited Wikipedia.
Those liberal cucks. All right, now...
Is that what we're going to talk about? Is this this is how you're pivoting the podcast? That'll make it real easy for me to quit. That sounds great.
Okay, so we'll say Africa, because, I mean, it does that little map. It does seem like the south of the African continent that they're at.
Oh, you're inferring from pictures again. Cool, great. Good.
Yeah. I'm done reading.
Okay.
I'm over it.
All right, hold on a second here. Let me, I was hoping to save this till after, but I can tell I need it now.
Oh, man.
Nothing wrong with a little day drinking on a Saturday, Jeff.
It's Friday.
Well, we'll see about that. I saw a calendar and I inferred that it was Saturday, so.
I like that.
You're welcome. Hey, use it anytime. You're welcome. Do you like how immediately in a better mood I am? I do.
Yeah. I've always liked that about your drinking. There's at least a few hours of it's very pleasant for everyone around you.
Yeah. It's a window of time. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, okay.
They're terrestrial, but some are semi-aquatic, and others are at home in treetops.
This semi-aquatic just means they can swim. Am I?
Yeah, humans are semi-aquatic, I would say.
Okay.
Let me just ask Google.
Cool.
I'm seeing an article titled, "Sorry, David Attenborough, we didn't evolve from aquatic apes." What? That's kind of... There's something called aquatic ape hypothesis, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to dig into that because that sounds awesome.
Well, we'll save it for a future podcast.
Okay, all right.
But real quick, just a little teaser.
Okay.
The aquatic ape hypothesis, also referred to as the aquatic ape theory, is the idea that ancestors of modern humans were more aquatic than those of other great apes. So we just, swim more than gorillas. Whatever. Boring. Next.
We just hung out by lakes and rivers more.
Yeah.
Backstroke. Got it.
The backstroke is a stupid move, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't. It seems like one of the least efficient ways to swim.
Swim forward, right? Like
Yeah.
what?
I think in a backstroke, you're moving forward, but yeah, you can't really see where you're going, right?
I don't know. I don't do it.
And I'll never know because the Summer Olympics have been postponed.
Well, you mean you'll have to wait till next year?
I'm not watching the Summer Olympics in 2021. Gross.
All right. Oh yeah, you're a real Western civilization traditionalist, huh?
That's right.
Get those dog whistle phrases in. Your far right bullshit.
So I always pictured them, like a prairie dog, just like burrowing. But you're saying semi-aquatic. Some are happy in trees.
Some are so most of them are terrestrial. So your idea of them as burrowing animals, I think, is pretty much correct.
Okay,
But some of them also go for a little swim from time to time, and others live in trees.
they're multifaceted. They're multidimensional. They're not. I can't put them in one box.
The Egyptian mongoose can grow to be 2 feet long.
It's not bad. It's decent size.
That's like 2 baseball francs.
You're talking KM Franks?
Yeah,
KM footlongs?
yeah. That's a big mongoose.
Imagine the hot dog bun you have to get to fit that in there.
You'd need 2. Jeff, you'd need 2. Oh shit! This is Rikki Tikki Tavi. Did I bring this up a while ago? I feel like I
No.
talked about Rikki Tikki Tavi a long time ago. Did we already do mongooses?
No, we haven't.
I'm almost 100%
did-
certain that I talked about Rikki Tikki Tavi during an animal segment.
I think we did prairie dogs.
Well, Rikki Tikki Tavi wasn't a prairie dog.
That name is familiar, and I've heard you talk about it. I don't remember where Rikki Tikki Tavi is from.
He's Rudyard Kipling. He's in the Jungle Book. He fights venomous snakes. There was an animated thing about it. I think I still have the VHS.
Fights venomous snakes?
Yeah, there's like a cobra. I haven't seen it in a long time. It made a cool impression on me when I was a kid. There's like this. I think it's a white family that lives in.
It's the mongoose that fights the cobra?
Yeah. What?
That's the story?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to describe it more beautifully than that, but yeah, you got it.
Please. I want to hear how you describe
No, I think it's fair. Jeff, I think it's fair. When I start describing a movie that, maybe you're not that interested in, you can just cut me off. I'm going to put that in my back pocket, and I'll come back to it.
It's just, I remember the cartoon. I don't remember I want to say, probably a beautiful poem or book.
Let's just move on. Let's just...
They have a whole section on vocalization, and I thought all animals basically had this, but they say meerkat calls may carry specific meanings.
Yeah, I saw that on TV.
For types of predator, or
yeah, they have like different calls, like, hey, there's a bird up there, like, oops, snake's coming.
I thought most animals could talk like that with their tone of voice.
You thought most animals could talk.
I mean, communicate with their tones.
Maybe, I don't know, man.
But this is the first time I've seen I think outside of dolphins or something where it's it has a whole vocalization section.
I bet a lot of animals do, and we just don't know about it because scientists are too busy studying how they fuck.
Yeah. Meerkats become sexually mature at about 2 years of age and can have 1 to 4 pups in a litter, with 3 pups being the most common litter size. They can reproduce at any time of the year. Pups are allowed to leave the burrow at 2 to 3 weeks old, and the mother can tell their babies by their smell, which I thought also most animals could do.
Do you think humans can do that?
Not having kids, I'm going to say no.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so either.
But I think most wild animals can do that, right? Or no? You think no?
I don't know.
Could Rikki Tikki Tavi?
I don't want to talk about it now. We've moved on.
They mostly eat bugs, but they'll eat lizards, snakes,
What?
small mammals.
Meerkats are good hunters and are sometimes tamed for use as rodent catchers? That rules. I want a little clan of meerkats to hang out with.
Yeah.
Kill
Definitely
animals.
Give them a military style vest, a couple of patches.
Well, they have to earn the patches, but yeah, basically.
Maybe a hat. And if it's, seen some shit, maybe give it an eye patch.
Well, no, because then how would you see?
Well, what if that eye's already damaged?
Well, how'd that happen? Did his teammates let him down?
He's probably seen some shit. That's what I'm saying.
I think if you've seen some shit, you like give him therapy. You know, just block an eye off that he could totally use.
I thought it would look cool, but
There's a section here titled "Burrow Life." Burrow Life.
It says meerkats, being wild animals, make poor pets. They can be aggressive, especially towards guests, and may bite. They will scent mark their owner and the house.
Oh, sick.
So they're good for training to get mice, but I wouldn't keep them as pets. So if you can't keep them as pets, but you train them to hunt mice, are they more like coworkers or employees?
Employees, yeah.
Okay. You let them live out in the wild, and they report for duty every.
Well, I think I'd
9
be
to
more
5.
of a totalitarian. Like they'd have like an area they lived in. You know, I'd keep them in little cages or whatever, a burrow.
Oh, gotcha. Kind of like farm animals, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not there to be cuddled,
Well,
lit on the couch, sleep in the bed.
yeah.
You know, they're working. They're work animals. How many mice do you think you'd need before you thought getting a meerkat would be a good idea?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would depend on how smart the mice were, how hard they were to kill with other things. I mean, there's probably instances where like you have some mice, but you don't want to use poison because wherever you'd be using the poison, it would like get out into the environment and kill other animals that
Yeah.
you don't want dead.
Yeah.
So I guess getting meerkats to take care of it might be better.
Were there meerkats in The Secret of Nim? Was there a rat that needed to get taken care of?
Oh, I don't remember that movie, Jeff. I know it was. I remember some of the animated show. Did it used to be a poem?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great poem.
Young meerkats are so fearful of predatory birds that even airplanes will send them diving for cover.
Oh, damn.
How low are these airplanes flying? They buzz in these fields or something?
Maybe because they're so big, they look closer to a meerkat's dumb eyes.
Oh, perspective. I didn't
Yeah.
think of that. That makes sense.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Wow, shit.
Reproduction. Right, here we go.
Dang. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. They can. There's no mating season. They can reproduce at any time of the year. There's no pre-copulatory display. The male may fight with the female until she submits to him and copulation begins. Cool, great, cool animal.
I don't like that.
Cool animal. And you know what? And then they just skip. Gestation lasts approximately 11 weeks, and the younger boy. Yep, they just skip over the rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, who wants to describe that kind of?
I'm assuming some disgusting pervert scientist has copious notes about it.
It's like, why don't they just call it? They never have consensual sex. Why don't they just always call it rape? You know what I mean? Why do they gotta dance around it and use better terms?
I don't know. The alpha pair reserves the right to mate and normally kills any young, not its own.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
some king and queen bullshit there.
It's fucking wild.
I know.
Just go around smelling babies and like, nope, not this one. This one's not mine, and just killing it.
It's killing it. I don't know. It doesn't even say how they kill them.
Jesus. Does that mean in their little groups that they're mostly inbred?
New meerkat groups are often formed by evicted females joining a group of males.
Okay.
So it seems like the two assholes in charge will just kill babies and chase other people off. And then a new
Okay.
tribe based of clan. A new clan of
Mob.
outcasts. New mob forms.
All right. So, all right. That's how they're keeping that, bloodline not.
Yeah. Oh, they do have some information on inbreeding here, so I guess it does. But I don't want to read that because the regular stuff was so gross. Doesn't seem like that's going to make it much better.
They have a conservation status on Wikipedia's page, and the meerkat is in the least concerned part.
Yeah, they're just they're little rodents, little mammal rodents. I mean, I know they're not actually rodents, but...
Yeah. Least concerned just makes me think like they might have population issues, but
Yeah, we're not worried about it.
fuck it. We gotta save tigers and polar bears.
Oh, cool. Meerkats are also known to share their burrow with the yellow mongoose and ground squirrel.
Okay, so they mix it up.
Yeah.
Whole community.
Oh my god. subordinate meerkats have been seen killing the offspring of more senior members in order to improve their own offspring's position. So they're just fucking killing each other's babies all the time.
It's like Game of Thrones before it got shitty.
Yeah.
In those burrows, there's no mating season, so it's like all year round.
What?
If there's babies around, you gotta be on the fucking lookout.
Yeah.
Damn. Shit's wild.
What else do we need to know about them?
I don't know. I think we nailed it.
Hate birds, fight snakes, jackals eat them.
Yeah.
Kill each other's babies all the time.
Yeah.
They live in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we got to improve them now.
Let's spit in God's eye now.
Can we just make the plural of it mongoose now? Mongoose. Mongooses. I don't like that.
Well, that's kind of beyond our range. We're just dealing with meerkats right now.
All right. You're right. Can we make it meerkat and not meerkats?
Yeah, sure.
I saw a gang of meerkat.
Meerkats.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, should we give them a better sense of perspective so they're not afraid of planes?
I mean, I guess, yeah, they should be able to distinguish between, like, processed metals and feathers.
Yeah.
And I don't know what sense that is to give them, but I think we should give it to them.
I like that. Okay.
6 to 7 years in the wild isn't that much, but I say we cut it in half. They get 3 years each.
Wow. 3. Okay. All right.
First year, they're young.
Yeah.
Second year, they're adults. Last year, they're old.
Damn. Okay. All right. Kind of shortens the reign of all these
yes,
insane meerkats running this whole family. Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
These meerkats never got to do more than 3 years under their rule, and then they're boom dead.
Yeah. The succession line is quick turnaround times. They don't look like they have thumbs. Can they have thumbs?
If you want them to have thumbs, they can have thumbs.
I think they should have thumbs. Oh, okay. I should have brought this up immediately. Only consensual sex.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Just.
How about this? Instead of thumbs, right? Mm-hmm. We take away their arms and legs, and then they have a bunch of smaller arms and legs all up and down their body.
Okay.
And they tunnel by spinning around and scooping dirt out behind them like a corkscrew.
I like the visual. I'm in.
that's what got me.
So many arms and legs to choke all the babies that aren't theirs down there.
Yeah, of course, naturally. And so from a distance, they kind of look like furry snakes almost.
Yeah.
But then you get up close and you see they've got a bunch of short little arms and legs all over the place.
Yeah.
Actually, if that's... They could probably get away then with having a much greater range than the desert. We'll get them out of just South Africa because what they can do now, instead of having a pre-established burrow, when they see danger, they can just corkscrew down into the ground real fast.
Yeah. They're excellent burrowers.
Yeah.
They're just defense mechanism right there. Okay. All right. Can we make their faces more distinct, like a human fingerprint, basically? Because I hate the scent marking. I mean, I know they're going to do a little bit of it, but maybe they could learn to look at each other's faces and be like, yeah, that's this.
I mean, don't they have distinctive stripe marks, right?
They do, but it's not enough, apparently. They're out there smelling and killing babies.
Well, yeah, we'll take the scent away. I don't think they need that. And then whatever ability they have to distinguish between planes and birds also helps them tell who's who.
Yeah. Damn. Amazing. We've improved their eyes so much. Bunch of little arms and legs, great at burrowing.
I think that's maybe their that's how they hunt now. They burrow down into the ground as a group and wait for something to step nearby. They're like landmines. They're like mammal landmines.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they can like from underground they can feel where the animal's walking and then burrow up to it, and so it falls in the burrow.
Yeah, we're getting a little
Yeah.
close to inventing tremors, but but I like that idea. Yeah, they can do like traps, so they'll have like when they feel something, they'll feel the pressure of something step right kind of in between them all. They all burrow up at once, and its foot slips down, and then they're all attacking its foot.
Yeah, they're definitely pack hunters now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like little velociraptors.
Well, they don't have long arms, so they can't like run fast, catch up to stuff. So it's all crouch and wait.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, it's creepy. I don't want to live near where
it's
these
creepy.
things are. Gross.
They have such good eyesight.
Oh yeah.
If they're not gonna be in like more deserty areas, do we expand the color palette of their fur?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Maybe
A
like-
little more vibrant.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think we need to do much more to them, do we?
That's probably fine. I mean, we've made them significantly more terrifying for no reason.
Yeah, it's more efficient. I really love that the normal is consensual sex. I mean,
Yeah, I think that's a great addition. I think that should be a baseline addition for any animal we deal with that,
Yeah.
doesn't already have that.
yeah. From now on, if you don't hear us mention it,
Yeah.
that's the first thing. It's changed automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think they hunt bigger animals now too, since they're like
Oh yeah, since they're pack
Yeah.
animals, yeah.
yeah, I think they're turning it around
Oh,
on
yeah.
like jackals and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, jackals are afraid of them.
Well, I think it's who gets to who first. I think the jackals maybe sniff them out if they're thinking about it, but if they're hunting
Yeah.
something else and they accidentally step on a meerkat mine,
Yeah. You gotta find those burrows before those burrows find you.
yeah,
Yeah.
done.
Nailed it.
Done.
Fucking nailed it.
Much better animal now.
Yeah. How hard is that? You know what I mean? Why did we have to be the ones that figured this out?
Because we're better and more powerful than God. That's the
crazy.
whole concept of
Yeah.
the segment. I mean, he did such a bad job. And we're going around fixing it.
Oh.
Which one was Timon or Pumbaa?
Timon was a meerkat, played by Nathan Lane, right? Oh, I'm sorry. The new Lion King, it's Billy Eichner.
I don't know what the new Lion King means.
It's they call it live action, but it's still animated animals. It's just like CGI, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't see that and never will. Billy Eichner's great, though.
Billy Eichner's great. Seth Rogen plays Pumbaa.
Oh, boy. All right, let's move on.
The best actors in that. Everyone else just didn't do that.
Seth
great.
Rogen was one of the best actors in a film?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Definitely not going to see it.
I'm just saying, Beyonce was in there. She was very stilted. Not very good. Not a very great performance. It's unfortunate.
Really, Beyonce from the third Austin Powers movie?
Yeah.
That
yeah,
Beyonce
Goldmember?
didn't do a good job in a film?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
How much mojo was in the film? Maybe she was thrown off.
There was some implied.
Okay.
When they met up as like teenagers, but
Okay. I just can't believe that famous singer Beyonce wouldn't do good in a movie.
yeah. It's tough. It was just so stilted.
What's the
It
world
was
coming
terrible.
to?
Someone with that much money should be good at everything. That's just my opinion.
I mean, the money she has is definitely an indication of her intellect and talent, of course,
Yeah.
as we all know.
Yeah, USA #1. That's how we.
How else-
That's how
how
we
else do
work
you-
things out here.
How else do you measure those things?
You can't. There's no other conceivable way to measure it.
But Billy Eichner's great. Yeah, he's very funny.
He is very funny. It's great.
The film thing now? Are we talking about
Yeah.
Austin Powers 3? The Search for Mojo? Or whatever?
Well, that one was franchised pretty successfully.
I think we
I was
could. I think we could do more, but all right.
I was thinking Mrs. Doubtfire, but
Okay, sure. All right. Is that movie a little bit transphobic, though?
there are some moments in it now where you're like, whoa, because his son, his kids find out that he's deceiving them as Mrs. Doubtfire by his son walks in on him in the bathroom and he's peeing standing up.
Yeah.
and he goes right to his sister and he's like, "We got to call the cops. We got to do something. This is half man, half woman."
Yeah.
We got to. And then when he comes into home, they pull out a tennis racket and they're threatening.
Yeah.
And so it's a little transphobic. There's a couple of jokes in there as well.
Yeah, that only sounds a little transphobic. You're right. Yeah.
But it doesn't cloud the whole thing. Isn't one joke of him being trans.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure the basis of the movie is that he dresses up as a woman to see his kids.
Right.
And everyone reacts poorly all the time.
No, they don't react poorly because they believe he is a woman. Okay. And it's less transphobic than Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, where the villain is the transgender person.
All right.
Okay. This is just uninformed, unevolved opinions.
Yeah.
That I think maybe 4 or 5 jokes.
Yeah.
Tops, that aren't outwardly like. Yeah.
It's just good old fun at a cross-dresser's expense. That's all. It's just, why, Jeff, why do all these liberals gotta get up in arms, right? Is that your position now?
I mean, they're as offensive as Robin Williams' impersonation of an Indian man in this movie as well.
Okay.
So.
Wow, you're really going after Robin Williams as a problematic actor, huh?
Rest in peace. No, he's great. He's great. And yeah. Anyway,
all right.
So this out of work actor who is irresponsible and loves his kids can't make his marriage work and needs a divorce.
It sounds like you're describing Liar Liar featuring Jim Carrey.
The 90s were a crazy time. Divorce was a big topic.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he alters her newspaper ad for a nanny and calls her and harasses her in many different voices, and then calls us a regular nice old woman to watch her kids. So he gets hired. Right? And then,
I don't remember the fucking movie scene by scene. What?
Hijinks ensue. Pierce Brosnan is in there. He's really coming after Sally Field hard. And then I think Robin Williams gets a job and everything works out or something. I don't remember. But is there more? Is there more in this movie that we could franchise and make a universe out of?
I think you already know my opinion based on how I reacted when you wanted to do it, but I guess we're gonna try.
Now, since Robin Williams was able to fool his ex-wife and his kids for so long, does he then get recruited to be a spy by the government?
Yeah, the CIA needs his help.
Yeah. So he and his 2 friends that made him up in that makeup are giving him all kinds of spy looks, getting him in there, getting him into places.
Okay, but now you're just describing the new Mission Impossible films, right? They've done this, right? With Tom Cruise, and so yeah.
You're right. Maybe they've already franchised this, and we just didn't realize.
So maybe there's he's going to be a CIA plant in some dictator's home office because that dictator needs someone to take care of his kids.
Okay.
We just do the same plot again.
Yeah, but this time he's getting intel. On the okay, I like that.
He does the exact same tricks, right? Like he puts his face in a pie or something.
Yes,
it's been a long time since I've seen the movie. Mostly what I remember is the transphobia.
Well, he's trying to talk to the court-ordered person to get more visitation for his kids, and so that woman does spot checks at his house and so she comes up with Mrs. Doubtfire to check on him. So he has to pretend to be 2 people. So he took all his makeup off, and it's a whole thing.
Okay,
but
that wasn't very interesting. I'm sorry I asked.
Okay, so those spy movies where he nannies for the dictator, so that the Doubtfire initiative. Okay.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Doubtfire initiative.
Yeah. His character makes a point about being good at voices.
Yeah.
can we do with that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think? Because you brought it up.
I don't know. I think Sally Field is an architect.
Yeah. Well, it was a 90s movie, so somebody had to be. It was that or she runs a small bakery by herself.
Architect or interior designer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's an architect, though.
It's architect, interior designer, runs a bakery by herself, or...
works at a magazine.
Yes,
maybe?
magazine writer. Those are the big four. The big four of the occupations women can have in the 90s.
Yeah. And so maybe... Can we work that into a Die Hard type movie? Because The Rock was in a movie recently where he designed a building and something was going on and he was the only one that could get in.
Skyrise. I actually don't know what it was called, but I think I saw it on TV.
Yeah. They gave him like a prosthetic leg in that one.
Yeah, he's limping around, but then he's also whenever he needs to, he's just making cool action jumps.
Right.
I think he jumps off of a crane onto the building, like swings across.
Yeah.
It was a bad movie.
Yeah. So maybe in one of the Doubtfire initiatives, he gets some intel, and they want him to go into this building and extract some stuff, and he's like, well, there's no way I can learn that building that well. I mean, you have to get the person who designed it, and they're like, that's the thing. And it gives him like the blueprints. Your ex-wife designed it, and so he's got to get like her involved, and she comes in and
okay,
does spycraft or whatever.
And then his ex-wife is in danger from the terrorists, right?
I was hoping for more.
That wasn't a joke. I was just asking because you said you wanted a Die Hard thing.
Yeah, you're right. But I guess, yeah. I guess I was hoping more that she would be more like Dwayne the Rock Johnson in that other movie. That was
Sally Fields. You want to bulk up Sally Fields?
She doesn't have to bulk up. She'd be Bruce Willis in the way that she didn't bother bulking up, but The Rock and the idea of that plot of that movie.
Okay, yeah, all right. Character of The Rock.
Yeah,
but you wanted to have Bruce Willis's body.
I wanted to have Sally Field body.
Oh, I think you could. I mean, you could. These could be powerful, positive trans depictions in these movies, Jeff. Okay. True.
Yeah, I guess we gotta write the original sin of Mrs. Doubtfire in these sequels. Right.
Right. Exactly.
Oof. You're right. But then you have to scrap that whole premise in the movies that correct that.
Why?
Because the whole premise is problematic, right? Well, no, it's not. She's not.
I don't know that the whole premise is problematic. I just think the way that it was executed probably was.
Okay, so
I'm not saying we have to fix this issue right now. I'm just saying,
no,
it might be a good idea.
No, it should be consideration for if they're going to franchise this movie. Yeah, to just get it in there. Okay, he's got 3 kids. Were they traumatized by this?
No, you're going the wrong direction. Essentially, what you just said is, were his kids traumatized seeing a man dressed as a woman? Did that mess them up? I don't know about that. I don't. No. You know what? Let's drop this idea. Let's go back to Die Hard. That feels like safer ground.
Saying that they went through such a public divorce and their dad was lying to them. Everything's fine.
I don't think you can untangle those. Let's go back to Die Hard.
All right. Well, here's the other thing. He's good at getting himself into jobs he's not qualified to do, right? Because as a dad, he was, the fun party dad.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire, he had to be the kind of strict and cook where he isn't really good at cooking.
Yeah, jobs he's not good at. Husband, father.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe there's a thing where he's... Because at the end of the movie, I think he gets like a dream job for him, I think. And he's training his act out or whatever. But maybe that falls through in the beginning of the next movie. And he can't find work, right? And so he starts dressing up as all kinds of different people trying to get jobs.
Where can he? The CIA fires him.
Well, we'll put this before he gets hired by the CIA. I'm thinking like, you know.
No, I kind of like that. The CIA fires him.
Okay, all right.
Your buddies in the far right take power, right? So
okay. Yeah.
He loses his job. You know, they want like spies from the 50s.
Yeah.
Chain smoking, drinking martinis.
Yeah. Real guy's guy.
And then Mrs. Doubtfire gets contacted by the revolution. She's got to infiltrate the CIA, but everyone knows her there, and they know all her tricks. What's she gonna do?
Someone declassified the Doubtfire initiative. Her cover's been blown.
Oh my god, yeah. Bunch of spies are coming after her now.
Yeah. She's on the run.
I like this. I'm into this. I'd watch this movie. That sounds cool as heck. Oh wait, wasn't that the plot of one of the James Bond movies recently?
That's basically the plot of most of the Mission Impossible movies. They're disavowed, and they have to solve it.
I gotta look up Mrs. Doubtfire, see who else is in the movie. What year did it come out, Jeff?
Was Doubtfire 93?
Yeah, 93.
Trying to think anybody else that you'd really care to know.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Harvey Fierstein? Oh, he's that guy that talks with the real smoky voice.
Yeah.
Raspy. I remember him. I don't remember from what, but...
Yeah. He was... 90s, I think we're good to him.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of these names. None of this makes sense to me.
Well, there's not that many characters, really. You know what I mean? Like, outside of Robin Williams and his family, the Pierce Brosnan, the neighbor, and the unemployment officer lady, and whoever gives them those jobs, there's not really a lot to work with, unless you want to go with, like, the bus driver.
I do not. I think you know that. Or how about this? Mm-hmm. Right? I don't know. I completely lost what I was going to say. It was something. I can feel the idea, but I can't see what the words are, so... Oh, well. I'll grab another beer real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That'll help, I bet.
Yeah. Well, he seems real big on interfering in his kids' lives.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe now that they're all grown up, you know, maybe they don't have the closest relationship. And so he's got to disguise himself and tries to insert himself into their lives.
Oh my God, Jeff. He's got to when the CIA when he works for the CIA.
Yeah.
He has to leave with his family again, even though he just got back in touch with them. They're in danger if anybody finds out. So it's just a whole trilogy of him being different people in their lives. But then in the third movie, maybe his son has grown up to be a CIA agent.
Oh.
And that's when the Doubtfire initiative comes to light, and his son pushes for him to be fired.
Yeah.
His son's an alt-right asshole like you.
I like that you're keeping it all, like, going along with the Doubtfire initiative, because my idea was going to be, like, his kids hire a nanny, and he dresses up and is his kids' nannies now.
That's good too. Too. He does that. This is like a 5-part series. This is Mission Impossible, basically.
Right. And so, you know, his kids, you know, obviously are skeptical of nannies. So it's twice as hard for him to cover himself.
Well, he's got 3 kids, so he's balancing essentially.
Oh my God! Yeah.
3 separate jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's tapping their phones so he can hear what they say about him because he works for the CIA.
Yeah, he's got a lot of knowledge. He's got a lot of knowledge in that area.
Yeah. He's got a head full of CIA secrets. Yeah. The regime can't let him get away with.
I think he pulls a Scottish accent for Mrs. Doubtfire, I think.
Does he?
Yeah. Is there any way he could adjust that to be an English accent, and then the CIA has to have him impersonate the Queen of England at one point?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Well, trying to think of a good title for that movie.
Oh, I know you're going to try to do a play on the word queen
No.
as
no.
an offensive statement.
No,
I can feel it coming,
this,
Jeff.
This movie has already done enough.
To set back trans rights. Yeah, I agree.
I was trying to do like an across the pond thing, but
I'm sure you were. Sure you were, you alt-right asshole.
Impersonating the Queen, it would be good.
But when he has to publicly impersonate the Queen, right? But one of his grandkids is there, and it's the same voice he uses in a story that he read that kid.
Oh,
so that kid's like, what? And then that kid catches on.
Yeah. So it kind of leaks out, so that there's that whole thing that the Queen might be an imposter.
Well, I was going to say it leaks out, and then the CIA comes after Mrs. Doubtfire hard, and we end the movie like a 30-minute action scene. There's explosions everywhere, civilians dying by the dozens. Robin Williams like staggering out in a torn dress, pulls a gun out of her stuffed bra.
Yeah. Can he have like a cue like James Bond does? Just like
isn't it Harvey Fierstein?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I thought you said he had two people.
He does. What I'm just saying, like, can they be more like cute and like just put all kinds of like technology and weapons into his whole getup? His padded bra.
Well, I don't want to lean too hard.
Bra.
He's a master of disguise, so I don't think he's just always Mrs. Doubtfire, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he can do that, but
She could be an old woman, old man.
Yeah.
Younger man.
Younger but still aged.
Yeah. But definitely always white. Because you can't.
Yeah.
You can't go put in any kind of. It has to be that. I'm so sorry, but there's it's.
Yeah.
We can't go down there. We can't go down there. We would be making the same mistakes in a new generation if we did anything else.
So I'm thinking, instead of just dressing up whatever actor, Robin Williams sadly is dead, we could just get each disguise is just a different actor. we don't.
Yeah, they get real good.
Yeah, we don't do like any real effort. It's just a totally different person
doing their best Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
And like when whatever main actor we have playing the Mrs. Doubtfire role is doing like the Queen's voice, we just dub in someone else's flawless voice instead of having anybody do voices.
Yeah, it's really locked down the Queen.
Okay, I don't know that she really does.
She just do voices?
No, I don't think so.
She's got time.
That's for Hollywood. There's beef there, I think.
Ever since The Naked Gun, she's just not happy about it.
Sure. I don't know what that means, but all right.
They had someone playing the Queen of England in The Naked Gun, I believe.
Okay. Is that uncommon? Don't they have a lot of people play the Queen when they need the Queen in a thing?
Yeah, I guess in The Crown on Netflix, I'm sure someone's playing the Queen.
Sure.
I thought maybe she just didn't like how she was portrayed in The Naked Gun, but
I mean, I feel like we've done enough for Mrs. Doubtfire.
I think we've really expanded this into far more movies than it deserves.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to do it in the first place. So that's true. Maybe at the end, when the CIA comes after him, he's got to make a decision. Mm-hmm. Like, is he going to kill his son? That alt-right asshole?
Oh, yeah.
So I'd say if he doesn't, we open up the next movie, and it's the son's been promoted. He's the head of the CIA.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And he's in charge of clamping down on all these activities.
Yeah.
Really got to go after it. Maybe Mrs. Doubtfire moved overseas.
Yeah, so this is about him hunting his father now.
Yeah.
And it's called...
Yeah, I feel it. I know it.
Doubtfire something.
Pretty sure I thought you were going to say his son was named Goodwill. So, we could name... Right?
Turns out his son, really good at math.
Can we have the Mrs. Doubtfire character... Maybe she pulls some grenades out of her like oversized cardigan pockets and rolls them under like a CIA car where some people are trying to have a stakeout right at the beginning of the fight. Yeah. but the grenades are painted like apples, and she can go, "How do you like them apples?" And they blow up, and we get an uninterrupted scene of these CIA agents' exploded bodies.
All right. I love the idea of a stakeout, right? So how about...
That's it? That's what you grabbed from my idea? The concept of law enforcement doing a stakeout? That's what grips you. Oh man, I just love it when two people sit in a car and watch others.
Okay, fine. Then it inspires a whole bunch of fruit-shaped grenades.
Do your thing. Do your stakeout idea. Let's hear it.
No, I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Instead of all these serious movies, we can also do one where Robin Williams has to help local law enforcement in a town he's not from solve some crimes. Mm-hmm. But he's kind of a wacky actor there, so he sticks like bananas in their tailpipe when they're trying to stake him out, try to lose him, stuff like that, like Beverly Hills Cop, kind of,
Okay, I thought it was a potato.
Or potato, sure.
Potato.
Anything.
Would a banana work? I don't know if a banana would work. Okay.
I just want to see it be Mrs. Doubtfire and Beverly Hills Cop. Okay, that's all. That's all I wanted.
Not familiar with Beverly Hills Cop.
Wow. Okay.
I think that was the movie that was #1 at the box office on the week I was born. And I can't explain
Really?
to you how I know that. Did it come out in '84?
I want to say probably 1984.
There's no rational reason I should know that information. How do you check that? Wikipedia, list of 1984 box office #1 films in the United States. Yeah.
Shit.
Beverly Hills Cop was actually the #1 film from December 9th all the way through January 1st, 1985.
Dang.
So almost all of December, Beverly Hills Cop was the #1 movie. So yeah.
Had some staying power. It's #1, and you had never seen it. That's crazy.
I'm sure I've seen clips of it on
Yeah.
the box, the television. I don't know. Who watches that?
Moving picture.
The picture box, the gramophone. I don't know. The visual gramophone.
I want to say the movie holds up, but I haven't seen it in several years, so who knows?
Well, you love it so much. I mean,
We did it.
oh, do you want the candy transition, or do we need to say that all the Mrs. Doubtfires go on an island?
I couldn't Jurassic Park Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know how.
That's so easy. They chase her, right? The CIA chases her to an island, and then she takes them all out and then lives on the island, and then eventually people come to see this spectacle of a man dressed as a woman that you and your kind find so baffling.
I think you're almost there. Mm-hmm. I think you're almost there.
You didn't like the attack against you at the end, I bet.
I didn't like that, no. So he on a sovereign island, so they can't go and get him, right? But he has no source of income. Mm-hmm. So what does he do? Opens up a park, a dinosaur park, right? But obviously he doesn't have the technology, so he has to dress up as different dinosaurs as the park ride goes along.
So we get some frantic scenes of him changing out of a velociraptor. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it makes it so hard when you won't say it.
What?
Sean, let's move on and talk about candy. Okay.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Let's do it.
You gotta have your own transitions, okay?
Yeah, it's not as good though. All right.
But look, if we have a dedicated end of the film segment, we don't need a dedicated beginning of the candy segment.
You're right. Do you like Jolly Ranchers?
No.
Right?
They're gross.
They're not good.
Yeah.
They have a texture that you can't really bite into without them stuck in making shards in your mouth. They're almost glass.
But also, if you just suck on them, like they're sticky and gross.
Jolly Ranchers don't even have any good flavors. Right?
That's correct.
It's not even their terrible texture. The shards, you can't chew on it. The only one I can eat is the watermelon, and if I'm desperate, I'll do a cherry. But the end of list. And even if you don't chew on them, you get to a point on a Jolly Rancher where it's so thin and sharp, but you still can't bite into it in any satisfying way.
I think the last time I had one, years and years and years ago, probably as a teenager, remember what we'd do is we'd take one and you bite into it, or you take two and you put them on like opposite sides of your mouth and bite into them, and then try to open your mouth You couldn't because it was stuck to your teeth.
Yeah.
And that's a gross thing for a candy to do.
Yeah, because like, caramel is sticky, but I rarely end up with a candy with a caramel where it's that sticky once you get to a point where you try to bite into it.
Right.
It's insane.
They're nasty as heck. Yeah.
They're nasty as heck, but people have an affinity for them. I run into people that like Jolly Ranchers all the time. It's disgusting.
They're gross. Yeah, you're right. They don't have any good flavors either. Like, everything just tastes like chemicals.
Yeah. Ooh, they're currently owned by the Hershey Company.
Those people. You know what I mean?
They used to be their own company, but Hershey bought them right up.
Yeah. It's a shame Hershey didn't do anything to improve them. Like,
Yeah.
end of the line.
Yeah, and the packaging is terrible.
Tell me about the packaging, because I don't remember anything about it.
Well, they're just like individually wrapped, just kind of plastic, clear, but with yellow on the ends.
Oh, yeah. It's coming back to me.
It's disgusting. Like, at least Tootsie Rolls, you get that wax paper, feels substantial. It just...
I never thought of that's. I guess that's something we should talk about now too. I guess maybe you can add this to a list of topics to talk about with candy.
Yeah.
Like, sure, the flavor and the look of the candy, both important.
Yeah.
But the packaging, I guess, is equally as important.
For sure. I mean, it's just...
Like,
Some do it very well.
right.
Yeah.
But, like, can you imagine if Tic Tacs were sold, like, sometimes at Whole Foods they do with beans? Like, you just got a big barrel full of them, and you... Right? Like, no, thank you.
You gotta pour it into a bag that you kind of roll, and then...
Yeah, like, no, I don't want a sack full of Tic Tacs. Like, give me a little plastic box.
Yeah. I would say whoever owns Reese's does it pretty well, right? Because they're in a nice paper that's easy to tear, but doesn't tear too easy. And they on that cardboard sleeve.
Yeah, the cardboard sleeve is crucial.
Oh. You know?
Once again, we see the
good.
pros do it.
And they do that with other candies in the Reese's brand that have that little cardboard sleeve in there. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's a solid move.
Yeah. Reese's props. Yeah.
Yeah. I never pick up a Jolly Rancher and go, oh, this is going to be good. Just packaging wise, it's just coloring is all off.
Now that I remember, the packaging is like the same packaging that they like put Swisher Sweets in. It's like yeah. It's like that cheap plastic that's. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, it's so sticky and so hard. It's just...
Oh, never mind trying to eat one in the summer. You know, you pick it up from the store, it's in that cheap plastic, you unwrap it.
Yeah.
Everything's sticky.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Bottom of the barrel, definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Jolly Rancher flavors. There we go.
I know watermelon cherry, there's a grape. There's blue raspberry, I'm sure.
Oh, man, the original flavors were watermelon, apple, and fire sticks.
Ooh, fire stick. Now that would be interesting in that.
It's an X
still wouldn't...
on sticks.
Ooh, shit.
Then they introduced cherry, orange, tangerine, lemon, grape, peach, and sour apple. Blue raspberry replaced lemon. Wow, okay. Current flavors include cherry, blue raspberry, grape, green apple, and watermelon.
Yeah.
There were also sour cinnamon and smoothie varieties. Yeah, none of this sounds good.
No. What? Who gets rid of the orange and lemon flavor?
Right. Oh, so
that's classic.
They reintroduced lemon in 2013 in an all lemon bag.
You have to get all lemon?
Yeah. 2015 Jolly Rancher offered a fruity bash variety bag, which includes strawberry, mountain berry, lemon, orange, and pineapple.
Yuck.
Ooh, in 2017, Jolly Rancher offered a Hotties variety bag, which includes watermelon and cayenne pepper, blue raspberry and sriracha, cherry and habanero, and green apple and ginger. What the?
Why?
What?
Why? It's just, I don't know. Their normal flavors, don't mix them with anything else because they're terrible anyway. Okay? Gross.
All of that looks bad. Yeah, these raspberries were really missing some fucking sriracha sauce.
Ugh. It's fucking gross.
Jolly Ranchers are amorphous solids, meaning their molecular arrangements have no specific pattern. What?
Yeah, I believe it. How can it not have a specific pattern? Isn't that
I don't know.
gross? Are formed in highly concentrated sugar solutions greater than 95% sugar.
Well, I mean,
Extremely high viscosity.
Yeah, they're little sugar tablets, of course, flavored sugar tablets. But
Yeah.
how many atrocities of war were Jolly Ranchers involved in? Let's see.
Yeah, the original Jolly Rancher company. I don't know.
Oh, they were introduced in '49, so
Post-war.
yeah, yes, perhaps our first post-war candy.
You know, I mean, just because you have that weight lifted off your shoulders and you think you could do anything doesn't mean you should. It gets that glass flavor because they cool it so quickly that crystals can't form.
Yeah,
Let the crystals form. Let's try it. You know what I mean?
wouldn't that just be like rock candy though? Like flavored. Well, actually, rock candy's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, rock candy only has like a sugar flavor. Like,
Well, you could
it's
put other
crystallized.
flavors in it, right?
You can, but traditionally, like, it's just that sweet sugary flavor, which is good. They don't amp it up with apple and blue raspberry like Jolly Rancher does. You know?
You should do rock candy next time. Make that at home.
Yeah.
I don't have to go get involved in this pandemic. I don't have to yell at people in the fucking grocery store for standing too close to me.
Back up.
Yeah. Fuck him. What do I care? I'm never gonna see him again for a couple of reasons, Jeff.
Yeah, if he sees you, he'll probably try to avoid you.
You know, but also he's standing so close to people, he's gonna catch this fucking virus and die. Sorry, go on. We're talking about candy. Keeping it light. Keep it light, Jeff. Jeez, people want to hear about this all the time. What's the matter with you?
They're stuck at home, okay? Give them something else to talk about.
Yeah. Give people what they want. Drab discussions of candy flavors we don't like.
The Jolly Rancher company made ice cream. Chocolate. But this is the only one thing that stuck. I would love to try a Jolly Rancher chocolate. I want to see how fucking hard to chew that thing is.
Yeah. Sounds gross.
Was it made on a ranch? How come I'm not getting a lot of, like, history of that name? The Jolly Rancher. You know what I mean? 1949, that's not, like... I don't think cowboy times, right? And then I don't think of, like, ranch hands.
That's a good point.
Sucking on fucking disgusting candies.
No. So it was originally produced by the Jolly Rancher Company, but I don't know.
Right.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Oh, sorry. Bill Harmson first founded the Jolly Rancher Company. He aimed to make the name sound like an appealing and friendly Western company. This was fitting, seeing as how he originally only sold his goods in the Denver, Colorado area. So he just wanted it to sound Western. You know, like if he was alive today, he'd probably want it to sound like a superhero. So it really has nothing to do with Western stuff other than being in Colorado, which Hershey fixed when they purchased them in 2002 and they closed the plant and moved the manufacturing of the candy to Mexico to save costs.
Classic.
Yeah.
An all-American company.
That's fine, right? Because isn't a lot of, like, Westerns, isn't that just, like, whitewashing of, like, a lot of Mexican horse practices, right?
Don't try to get on my woke liberal train now. Don't try to...
Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. Did you not realize that the Westerns are all just Mexican ranching? It's fine. We'll get there one day.
Yeah, I'm sure the next movie we'll do is Ace Ventura. So you and your kind can continue trying to kick already oppressed minorities.
Yeah, the idea of punching up and not punching down really didn't hit until mid 2000s, right? I mean, it's insane. I don't think, at least in the last 20 years, I've bought a Jolly Rancher, but I've had Jolly Ranchers in the last year for sure.
Yeah.
Always disappointing. Just disgusting.
So what would you rate Jolly Ranchers as?
Oh, bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, we are
sure.
lockstep on this one.
Oh, God. Ugh. People who like Jolly Ranchers, please reach out and tell us why.
Hey, I got a better one. People who like Jolly Ranchers, why don't you reach out and grab a different bag of candy so you can experience what a good candy is?
Yeah, if you're in the candy aisle and you want like a fruity candy, what makes you think Jolly Rancher? It would have to be the only thing left in the candy aisle to even consider reaching out for it.
Yeah.
It's... Ugh.
Even then, just go buy a bag of sugar and get some water and make rock candy at home with a string or whatever.
I would consider eating an apple. Maybe. You know what I mean? Just an actual fruit.
Oh, you're down on apples. I forgot about that, yeah.
I love apples. All right, I'll eat an apple. But I'm just saying, if I was like, I need something sweet, I always go for candy. But if it was only Jolly Ranchers or actual fruit, I'd probably go with fruits.
You know what, Jeff? If you take a banana, right, you peel it.
Go on.
And then you put that banana in the freezer for a couple hours.
I can't. It ruins the texture of the banana for me. I can't do it.
It's more like ice cream then.
I can't.
You love ice cream.
I love ice cream. I've tried. I can't. I can't with the
Jeff, you love banana. You can. Oh, it's so good. I had one right after lunch today.
Yeah. Wow.
So
but
good.
it makes it like ice cream, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. I mean, should I try it again? It's been a few years.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think you should.
All right. I'll think about it.
Go fight someone at a grocery store to get the last banana. Rush home and throw it in the freezer.
They hold their solid shape in temperatures less than the glass transition temperature.
Okay.
What is that? The glass... does that mean when you're making... Because isn't glass just sand?
I don't... Wow.
Am I incorrect?
Oof. Oof.
Am I wrong? What is the glass transition temperature?
Jeff, I'm not like a glass guy or a chemistry guy or a Jolly Ranchers guy. I can't help you here.
Shit.
But you know what I can do?
What's that?
Help myself. This has been the Heads Up Podcast. Jeff and Sean. I'm Sean.
I'm Jeff.
We have things.
Mm-hmm.
There's an email, headsuppod@gmail.com.
Yep.
There's a Twitter and Instagram, both at headsuppod.
Yep.
There's a store that I never remember the thing of.
I think it's just headsup.threadless.com.
Headsup.threadless.com. Do we have anything else that you want to try to hawk to the 4 people who listen?
No. I think that's it. I think that's it for now.
Don't eat Jolly Ranchers. And if you do, you're an idiot.
Yeah. They're bad.
They are definitely bad.
Bad.
All right. Well, this has been the Heads Up Podcast with Jeff and Sean, and we're popping off.
Toodles. I thought most animals could talk like that with their tone of voice.
You thought most animals could talk. I bet a lot of animals do, and we just don't know about it because scientists are too busy studying how they fuck.